my name is Chloe, and welcome to the start of another weekly-ish reading vlog. So I am coming to you from in front of our fireplace because it is so cold here today. If you've watched my prior vlogs, it was like 55, 60 degrees Monday and Tuesday, and now Wednesday it is like 30 with a wind chill, and so it feels like 22 degrees right now. It is freezing, and the wind is gusting at like 45 miles an hour, so we have been inside all day, and we decided to make salt dough ornaments because like last year and prior years, I have done so much with Ainsley, like craft wise, and like I've made ornaments with her, all sorts of different things. And now with Annie, like I have not done any of that yet, and so we decided to make salt dough ornaments, and I did both of their hands and and Annie's feet. And then we did candy cane, like we used cookie cutters and made candy canes and Christmas trees and gingerbread men and all sorts of stuff. So those are in the oven, and we are going to paint them probably tomorrow. That is one thing we've done today, and really that is it. I have done a fair amount of cooking, just trying to have breakfast stuff, and like since we're all going to be home for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the whole weekend, I have just been kind of cooking and trying to manage the girls. Annie has not napped at all today, so that's been interesting because, like I said, it's after 2, and so she's a thing. So as far as reading goes, last night I read a book called Miracles of Heaven, and it was a really short book, so I read the whole thing last night. And this is about a family who has a daughter who struggles with a potentially life-threatening intestinal disease. So she has like blockages and things that really just like drain the life out of her, make her not want to eat, all of these different things. And so her and the mom are like back and forth between all these different hospitals and whatnot. Well, one day she's home, she's feeling okay, she's out playing with her sisters, and she falls inside of a hollow tree. So it's a big tree. Like they have to call 911 to get her out, and everybody expects that she will either be dead or severely injured, or animals like some sort of scorpion or something will have gotten her. Like there's no way she should have walked away from that. But she walked away virtually unharmed. And she also has this story of her time in heaven while she was in there. So then she's taken to the hospital, and they like don't want to let her go because they can't find anything wrong with her. But they're like, something has got to be wrong. So she goes, and then finally the parents are like, okay, we're out of here. Like clearly there's nothing wrong. And from that point, she starts healing from her chronic illness as well. And then, like, flash forward a few years, she's not on any medication. This thing that was supposed to be chronic and potentially life-threatening is, for all intents and purposes, gone. She survived this tree fall. Like, it is just miracles from heaven. So I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was really fun, and inspiring, I guess, and interesting. Like I love those kind of stories, especially told from kids, because they're so like innocent and pure. They're just describing what they see without a whole lot of influence, because like present day, she's 12 years old. So she is a young kid. But my complaints are that it moves around in timeline a lot. And so you don't know, like, is the mom talking about her chronic illness? Is she talking about the injury or lack thereof from the tree fall? Like, where are we in time? Are we current? Like, what is going on? It's kind of hard to keep track of the timeline. And then also just like, this is being told from a child to the mom, from the mom to us. And I'm not sure at what point she wrote this book, like if it was all very retrospective. And so I think there's a lot of things that could be like kind of flubbed to make an interesting book. It is supposed to be nonfiction, so I think it's like the truth to the best of her recollection and the child's recollection, but 4 stars for that reason and for just the timeline jumping around. So I really enjoyed that. And then now I'm going to pick up in a holidays. So I'm going to edit a video while the kids are napping, supposedly. And then I'm going to start in a holidays, I think. So that is my plan. Also, Live Your Life by Sophie Kinsella. That is one that I've hauled recently from the library, and I just got notice today that it is due back, and there's people waiting. And so I think I'm going to request the audiobook and wait for that and let it go back because I only have that physically. The audiobook and the ebook are like years away on the library. And I saw it's only got a 3.46. So I don't really want to have to like push through it physically. I want to be able to like slow down and enjoy it. And I've heard Sophie Kinsella audiobooks are fabulous. So I think I'm just going to wait for that. So that's been like my reading quandary for the day. So I think I'm going to pick up in a holidays and I will check in when I have some thoughts. Hey everyone, Merry Christmas Eve. I just snuck up here super fast so I could film this clip and chat with you guys for a minute because this morning has been a busy morning. We had breakfast and then Ainsley and I made cookies for Santa and we're going to paint our salt dough ornaments later. We also, I got this shredder attachment to the KitchenAid and so I tried putting carrots and things in there, just played with that for a little bit and did our last Advent, which was take out the trash, and so we did that, and now the Advent chain is done. The Christmas tree is full. Tomorrow we will get the star on top, and it feels good to have that project kind of wrapped up. So that's what we've been doing this morning. My in-laws and my parents are going to stop by at 1:15 just for an hour or so before nap time. And then we're going to do naps, and then we probably won't be able to paint until after nap. And I intentionally am making meals pretty simple today and tomorrow because Thanksgiving I spent all day in the kitchen, and it just made it stressful because between all the stops for kids and stuff, that was my entire day, and I don't want that to happen. So I think we'll probably paint after nap, and then make dinner, eat dinner. I don't really know. Tonight the girls both have new PJs, so that'll be fun. And I don't know if we'll be able to watch church tonight. I don't know. I need to get that figured out. But that's about it for the lifestyle part of today. So as far as reading goes, I started this last night. And this is Tales from Another Mother Runner, which I guess is third in a series. The first is Running Like a Mother, then it's Training Like a Mother, and then this is Tales from Another Mother Runner. And it's Triumphs, this is going to be so hard for me to say, it's embarrassing already. Triumphs, Trials, Tricks, and Tips and Tricks from the Road. And so this book, I expected to pick this up and find kind of motivating, somewhat inspiring stories about running. I love hearing runners' journeys, and as a mother, finding time to run is very, very hard because if you do it before your kids are up, it may or may not be the safest thing depending on where you live. And also just darkness and all of that kind of stuff, it makes me a little weary. But then once your kids are up, it's really hard. I mean, you can't sneak away. And if you're going to run a marathon or something, those take hours to train. So just the stories of how people manage that. I love reading about all this kind of stuff. But you guys, this has an introduction, and the introduction had me teary. So these books are written by Dimity McDowell and Sarah Bowen Shea. And they kind of run the majority of the story, but this one specifically is about all different women could submit conversations on different things. But one of them is struggling with postpartum depression, and running is how she feels human again. And I have not suffered with postpartum depression with either kid, but with Annie, my postpartum anxiety is through the roof. This is nothing like I experienced with Ainsley, and it's nothing like I've ever experienced before. And truthfully, I think I've talked about it. I get up 2.5 hours before the kids do, so I can work out and shower and all that kind of stuff by myself in our basement. But this does hit the nail on the head of how doing that exercise and things makes me feel human. It makes me feel like things are going to be okay. It releases enough adrenaline and that kind of stuff that it kind of clears my head, endorphins, whatever it may be. And this book, like I said, the beginning introduction had me in tears because of the way she talked about what running meant to her and what physical fitness and working out and that kind of stuff means to her. And Crystal from Crystal's Bookish Life, she just recently did a vlog in which she was talking about, I can't even remember what book it was. I think maybe we met in December, but it doesn't matter what book it was necessarily. She hated the book because they made a comment about gym people and how these people are all super selfish, and what I can't remember what the exact quote is, but the nature of the quote was something to the effect of how selfish and kind of like that meathead, really selfish, really like, for lack of a better word, kind of douchey persona that you think of when you think of people who spend hours at the gym. But so she did a wonderful rant that was so, like, I messaged her and told her, like, that rant meant so much to me because it's so true. Like, the gym is far more than aesthetic things for a lot of us. And for a lot of us, it's our mental health. It's our sanity. It's I mean, it's just so much more than the aesthetic thing. We're not in there flexing and looking at the mirror and doing all that kind of stuff. Yes, there are those guys and girls that do that, and whatever their motivation is fine. But to say that broad sweeping is not fair, and just this also hit it on the head. So between watching Crystal's video this week and reading this, I have just really felt seen in that regard, and I am loving this. I did not expect to love this the way I do, but I am really, really loving this. So I immediately put the other two on hold at the library, and I can't wait to read more of this. So also, I'm listening to In a Holidays by Christina Lauren, and I'm like 75% of the way through that. And you guys, I was scared going into this one because I've heard such mixed things, but I'm like loving it. I'm really enjoying it. I didn't think the beginning was, like, I've heard it's kind of confusing, and I do agree with the people who have said that, like, she comes off a lot younger than she is necessarily but it's because she's like at this family home and that kind of thing. So I've really, really enjoyed it, and so far so good. I love Friends to Lovers. I'm not sure how it's all going to end up, and so I'm a little nervous because I really want them to just have their happily ever after. But I also feel like this book could have so easily, like, if we would have seen some sort of connection or childhood sweetheart, or at least like the pining from a while ago, like if we would have seen some of the past, now the present would be even more impactful. But so what this is about, I don't even think I've said what this is about, but I'm sure you know. It's about this girl who, she goes, like every year her family goes to this cabin for Christmas, and it's two families. They've always Christmas together. They have been like great friends forever, and so it's her and her siblings, and then this other family that is two brothers. And in the first story, she wakes up after doing something with one brother, and she's like, whoa, 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 I didn't want that to happen, whatever. She goes back and relives the same day over and over and over, and it reminds me almost of like when I'm counting with my 2-year-old, of like, we'll count, and if she gets a number wrong, we'll be like, oh, let's try again, and we'll start over. And so at different points throughout this week-long vacation, she's like, whoever, God, whatever, is saying, whoop, let's go back and try again, and we start from the beginning. And so I've really enjoyed it, and she has had a long time crush on one of the brothers. And then it's kind of their relationship, but then also the relationship with the other brother, and I don't know, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm excited to see how it ends up. So this one, like, Christina Lauren is hit and miss for me, and like, I feel like their books are very divisive, and this one, I'm on Camp Love. So that is everything for reading. I'm going to go downstairs now and feed Annie, make lunch, do the in-law, grandparent visit, nap, etc., etc. So I will check in later. Hey everyone, it is Christmas and I'm sitting outside for just a second just because it's the only quiet place. It's not warm but not chilly, and like we have a covered deck, so it's not like there's no wind or anything, so that's nice. So today's Christmas, and I'm trying to think what all I vlogged, but last night we put the girls' handprints on our tree skirt, and that's a tradition that I'm just starting this year, but I think will be so fun. And so we did that, and then stockings were hung, cookies were out for Santa, all of that happened, and so then this morning, Ainsley got an art easel from Santa, and then too many things from us. We did the 4-gift thing where it's want, need, wear, read, and so we did that, but like some of my stuff, like the want and need and all of that, it like ended up being 2 packages just because I didn't have a box big enough, so it ended up being quite a few boxes, but not so many that it was like overwhelming. But Annie has had a fever since yesterday, so we don't know what's going on with her, if it's teeth, if it's something else. Like I've talked about, my anxiety is so high, especially around them being sick, and then today it's like Annie is demanding all of my time, and so the mom guilt is high, the worry is high, but it's a great day still. So now it's like 3 o'clock and we've let Ainsley stay up, but I think I'm going to take her upstairs and have a special nap where her and I watch Once Upon a Christmas, or Once Upon a Mickey Christmas or whatever, and just kind of snuggle, because I've really been wanting some alone time with her, and we never watch movies or anything, so see if maybe I can get her to crash, but if not, just snuggle with her. And her and I have been baking. We made a birthday cake for Jesus, and so we're going to do that tonight. And her favorite gift that she got is this little Minnie Mouse guitar that was $9 at Walgreens, and she's been walking around singing happy birthday to Jesus, and she's just having so much fun with it. So this, like I have kind of alluded to, this is kind of a stressful day, and it was a lot of work, which I think it is for every parent, but it is so worth it, so worth it. So as far as reading goes, I finished In a Holidays last night, and I'm giving it 3.5 stars. I really enjoyed it. It was better than average for me, but nothing like super exceptional. I think I just had such low expectations that it really impressed me for what I was expecting. So that was a good surprise. And then I started All I Want for Christmas, I think is what it's called, by Jenny Hale, which is our book club pick, and book club's tomorrow, so that kind of snuck up on me. But so far so good. It's about this woman who, her grandmother died and left an inn or something to her, as well as this guy that like has been a family friend since they were kids, and so now they have like split custody, or not custody, split ownership of the property, and so they have to figure out what to do. And so far so good. So I have not read any more of the Tales from Another Mother Runner or whatever it's called, so I hope to do that. Maybe when we watch the movie, I'll either do some editing or some reading or something. We'll see if she crashes. So Annie thankfully is asleep right now, so I'm going to go in and soak up the time with just Ainsley, and I'll keep inserting just little clips of what we're doing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jesus. Happy birthday to you. Hey everyone, so this is the first time I've like looked in a mirror since I've done my hair today. I've got like space buns French braided because I started French braid, like I was gonna do braids because my hair was wet, because it just makes like the curls more manageable if I like tame them that way. And I screwed this one up like halfway down, so I was like, okay, I'll just wrap them and make buns. And I mean, I look like I have nothing going on except weird things. So forgive my appearance right now. Like, I feel like almost like I need to be in like Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century or something. I don't know. This is not a great look. I'll deal with it later. I can't even be bothered right now. So I just wanted to get on an update because you guys, last night I read All I Want for Christmas by Jenny Hale, which is our book club book for the Book Sisters, which the live show is today. When you're watching this, it'll already be over. But and I like hated this. It is so slow and boring, and I didn't care at all. This is about a girl who she inherits this like house from her grandma who dies, and the catch is it was also willed, like it was willed to her and another guy, and so they have different ideas about what to do with the house, and so they have to like figure that out. They talk about buyout options. She has a kid. She also has two best friends, but like all of this was just so boring. So boring. And of course, they have a happily ever after. They figure it out. Yay, yay, yay. But like, this just was boring. So I gave it 2 stars. If you want to hear more thoughts, come. I will link the live show somewhere because I'm sure we will have a lot of discussions. And this book was great because we finally have a book that Sarah and I agree. We both really did not care for this book at all. I think Bree liked it more than we did, but it just stinks. This is such a like nice copy, and I'm gonna unhaul it. And also, like our book club books, we've kind of struck out a lot. I'm sorry if you read this. I hope you liked it more than I did. We'll see in the chat maybe later. So that's everything as far as reading goes. And now I'm like bitter and don't want to read it because I'm like, gosh, that book sucked. And I really had high hopes, and I hate letting you guys down on the book club thing. So, that's really everything. So Christmas was yesterday. You guys, I don't know what all I took clips of and what, like I was really just trying to kind of be present with the family yesterday. And so we were just like, it was a day, it was really fun. Annie, thank God, she took like a 3-hour nap in the afternoon and woke up a brand new baby. And so thank goodness for that. The whole like evening was so much better than the first half of the day because she was no fever and she was just feeling a lot better. So I don't know if you guys are like me, but today's Saturday, December 26th, which means it is takedown day. Like I want all Christmas out, done. We're over it. And, I like, especially this time because we are reorganizing our house. Like we're moving our dining room and making like a homeschool kind of playroom upstairs. And so I think part of it is like I'm just really itching to do that. But I just love having things like where they belong, neat and tidy. The holiday's over. Let's like get reorganized, get ready for New Year's, because New Year's I love to start like clean slate, everything away, everything's good to go. So that is what we're doing today. Jeremy and Ainsley are taking the ornaments off the tree, and they're going to take it to the dump. And then my mom and dad and sister and grandma are going to, and sister and brother-in-law and their boys and stuff, they're all going to come over, and we're going to do another little Christmas. Again, it'll be a garage visit. Thank goodness for that heater, which you guys, I think my husband has because of tailgating. Like he and his friends were the stadium lots opened 5 hours before the game, and without fail, like that man will not get up for anything until like 8, 9 o'clock for tailgating. He will get up at like 4:45 in the morning and go tailgate. And I mean, that has definitely changed since kids, and then we have moved and different things have happened. So he doesn't do it anymore, but thank goodness he did, because that's why he had the heater, because football season is cold as F. So, the other thing that I keep not talking about that I really want to do is shout out 2 of my friends who are just so creative and so kind and have sent wonderful Christmas gifts. And one of them has an Etsy shop. One of them does not yet, I don't think, but both of them need recognition. So, Bree from In Love and Words. If you have not seen her channel, just go do it. Just go do it. But she also has a sticker shop on Etsy. So she sent a card that is just so cute, and then a bunch of stickers, and they say like booktuber and so many good things. And I told her I am getting a new computer for Christmas, I think, and because the one I'm on is like barely hanging on. So I don't want to put these on the old one because it's going to be like, I don't know what, recycled into something. So I don't want to waste these, but as soon as it was my mom, my mom and dad, they got it for Black Friday. And so that's going to be my Christmas gift for now, and probably my birthday gift and all of that. So these are so awesome. So I will link her Etsy shop down below. She's got so many great stickers. I love it. And then Avery from Avery Loves Books, also so talented, and she does not have a Etsy shop yet, but I think she's maybe thinking about it. I don't know. Avery, sorry if I just said that and you're not, but I'm pretty sure she's thinking about it in some regard. So she made this really sweet card which is just cute and sweet and fun. And like just taking the time to do that is so nice and kind and just a day maker. But she made this. So Love in Other Words, this glare is terrible. Love in Other Words is one of my favorite books. And so she did this and it looks so good. And like I can use it as a bookmark. I can use it. She suggested like punching a hole and making it an ornament or whatever. I think I'm going to use it as a bookmark or this. So this space right here, I don't really know what I'm going to do with that space. Like, it's really not that big of a space, but it's like so much of my filming area that I might get some sort of bulletin board or something. I don't really know what I'm going to do with that area because, like, I could put pictures up there, like kind of like that thing, which is my dad and I, we went to Ireland, and that's us kissing the Blarney Stone. So I could do pictures, but we, like I said, don't really put our kids on social media or on anything like that. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's the best idea. I don't know. So I'm open to suggestions. If you guys have any ideas for what to do with that space, let me know. But that is everything, and I will check in later. I'm hoping, like today, I don't know that there will be a whole bunch of vlog. Oh my goodness, you guys. I don't know that there will be a whole bunch of vlog footage because, like, I am like an Energizer bunny when it comes, like, when I have my mind set on something, which today I have my mind set on clearing stuff, Christmas stuff out. So I think I'm going to be like, and we have the Book Sisters live show. So, like, today's the day. I got to get going. We'll talk to you when I don't have my Xenon buns. Hey everyone, it is Sunday at 11:15 and you guys, like, I can't even deal. My hair, this vlog is just going to be a thing. I don't even know, but I don't know if I told you guys what I got for Christmas. I was so excited because I got a new computer, which I think I told you, and I started to film on that. And it's got like such a better camera because right now I'm filming on my old computer, and the camera on the new one is so great. However, it's like got memory issues and I can't figure out how to delete stuff and do what I need to do. So it's just not going to happen for this vlog, but that's awesome. So better things are coming. And then Jeremy got me Book of the Month for a year, and I'm so excited about that because I have been thinking about it and thinking about it. I think I like maybe was going to ask for it for my birthday back in May, and I didn't. And so it's just awesome. I'm really excited and can't wait. And he like made all these little books to try to make me guess what it was, like, and they each said a different month. And so yeah, he likes to do that kind of thing. So that is, and then I got a laminator, which I'm like, this is the best gift ever, especially as we move into like trying to do some homeschooling this spring semester. I am really, really excited, like irrationally excited about this laminator. So that was Christmas, and that was so fun. So today we have just been kind of doing all the things. Yesterday my sister and her family came over, my parents came over, and my grandma came over, and so we had some more stuff to put away, and then like finally got all their gifts out of here. And so all of Christmas is put away downstairs. I'm going to film one thing with this tree that you will not see until next year. And so then that will go away, and it just feels really good. Like I am ready for the order and all that kind of stuff. So last night was a rough night, which is why I think I look like this. But because Annie woke up at like midnight, and then she, like, normally if that happens, I'll just bring her in with me, feed her, and she'll go right back down. She would not go down, you guys. She just wanted to chat and chat and chat, and it was like, no ma'am. And so then it's like 2:30, and I'm like, I finally called Jeremy. I was like, hey, can you take this child, because you know I just need to sleep. And it's one of those nights that I'm like, I don't really remember any details of the night except like just being awake a lot. And yesterday I didn't feel like reading, and so I didn't, you guys. I watched YouTube videos, and that's awesome. But then in the middle of the night I did start The Perfect Marriage, and this is one, it's an arc that I have on NetGalley, and it comes out Tuesday, so December 29th it comes out. So this is about a man and a woman who the woman is like this high-powered lawyer, and I get the feeling that she is the breadwinner, the supporter of the family. He's a little insecure about that, has a woman on the side, and he's an author, I believe. And so I think he's kind of going through some slumps. And so he has this woman on the side, and then the woman is found dead in their lake house. And the lake house is where he goes to write. So, of course, he is like prime suspect. So I don't know. I don't know. And so far, so good. I'm not very far into it because I just started it in the middle of the night, and that's all I've read. Like, I haven't read very much. So I'm just like not really in the reading mood, and I'm going to try to let that go. I'm really going to try to get that book done by December 29th. But then after that, like, all of my timelines, I think, are done. I am just about to hit 352 books for the year. And so if I do that, I'll feel like really good. And I think I'm at like 350. So if I have 2 more books in the next 5 days, whatever it is, we're good. So I think I'm going to end this vlog here because I don't think I'm going to finish either that or Tales from Another Mother Runner today, because I'm just in full on like go, go, go mode of trying to get things organized and cleaned and back where they need to be and get things rearranged. And I went through both girls' closets, and like all of the stuff that's too small for them is going to be bagged up and vacuum sealed today and put away. Like, I'm just in that mood. And so I'm just going to be doing that today. And so I'm going to close out this vlog here, start another one fresh tomorrow, and that will be it. So thank you for watching. How was your Christmas? Please share. What was the best gift you gave? What was the best gift you got? I gave Jeremy, he loves his water pick. And like, it's like a flosser water pick thing. And I found this one that's like a toothbrush water pick all in one. And he is excited about that. So that was great. Ainsley, like all of it. I mean, anybody who's had 2 and 3-year-olds, just seeing the day through her eyes was awesome. And she has loved everything. And she is obsessed with my sister's husband, Josh. And so they came over yesterday, and she has not seen Josh since probably Annie was born, because of quarantine and isolation and all the things. And so she just was then talking about him all night. And it's just funny. They got her like a sit and spin, and she loves it. And there's just so many good things about this holiday, and just getting to see everybody, and the gifts are great, and seeing the eyes of your 2-year-old just light up when she sees Santa and all that. It was awesome. So that is everything for Christmas. Let me know again how your weekend was. And this is a vlog that'll never end. But one other thing that I wanted to share that I got. So my dad got me this little necklace. It's really hard to see. I don't even know why I'm showing you this, but it's really hard to see. It's Ainsley's birthstone. He got it for me when she brought it to the hospital when she was born. And then Annie, we thought she was going to come in May. She never did. We thought she was going to come, and she never did. And so she was born in June. So for Christmas, he got me Annie's too. So I now have both girls' birthstones, and I love it. The like necklaces are very different, and I really like that. And they're the same length, which I like too. And so I'm really excited about that. But everything was great. Let me know how your week was. Did you do more reading, less reading? Like, this holiday time, having more time at home means either you do more reading or you're just so busy and stuff that you're not doing any. So let me know how your week was. I'll stop rambling now. We'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.